Princess Anne's shocking letter to King Charles revealed. The truth hurts. Big secrets from the royal family have just been revealed, and this time it's Princess Anne speaking her mind. In a letter to King Charles, Princess Anne shares her honest thoughts about his leadership, decisions, and even the future of the monarchy. That's right, Princess Anne, known for her calm and steadfast demeanor, has delivered a blunt, no-holds-barred critique to her brother King Charles. From questioning Camilla's role as queen consort to calling out his handling of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure, this letter reveals raw, unfiltered truths that have been kept hidden from the public until now. What exactly did Princess Anne say that left the palace reeling? Why does this letter matter not just to the royal family, but to the future of the monarchy? Stay tuned, because the details we're about to share will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about Britain's most famous family. Let's dive in. Number 1. Criticism of King Charles' leadership style. In her letter, Princess Anne didn't hold back in addressing what she perceives as shortcomings in King Charles' leadership style. Unlike their late mother, Queen Elizabeth, who ruled with a steady hand and a deep sense of duty, King Charles has often been described as a more emotional and idealistic leader. While these qualities have their merits, Princess Anne expressed concerns that they don't always translate into effective decision-making, especially in times of crisis. Princess Anne's main point of criticism seemed to stem from King Charles' tendency to focus on grand visions and long-term goals, sometimes at the expense of immediate issues facing the royal family. She reportedly called out his reluctance to address tensions within the family directly, suggesting that his hands-off approach only allows problems to fester. This isn't just about leadership in a ceremonial sense. Princess Anne believes King Charles' approach could jeopardize public confidence in the monarchy. As someone known for her no-nonsense attitude and strong work ethic, Princess Anne values practicality over pomp. It's clear she feels her brother's leadership could benefit from a touch of that pragmatism. Number 2. Disagreement over royal protocol. Princess Anne's always been a staunch defender of royal tradition and protocol, viewing them as the backbone of the monarchy's enduring legacy. In her letter, she expressed deep disappointment with King Charles' perceived willingness to bend or outright break these long-held traditions. One point of contention appears to be King Charles' decision to streamline the royal family, focusing on a smaller, more modern monarchy. While this vision might appeal to a contemporary audience, Princess Anne believes it risks alienating the more traditional supporters of the crown. She reportedly argued that adhering to protocol isn't about being rigid or outdated. It's about maintaining the stability and respect that the monarchy represents. Her criticism didn't stop there. Princess Anne also questioned some of King Charles' recent decisions regarding royal events and public appearances. For example, his adjustments to the order of precedence and ceremonial roles have reportedly ruffled feathers among senior royals, including Princess Anne herself. To her, these decisions seem to prioritize optics over substance, something she finds deeply troubling. Number 3. Concerns about Camilla's role. One of the most sensitive topics Princess Anne addressed in her letter was her concern about the increasing prominence of Queen Camilla within the royal family. While Princess Anne's always maintained a professional demeanor in public, her private reservations about Camilla's growing role have now come to light. Princess Anne reportedly feels that Camilla's elevated status has created a shift in family dynamics, one that's not always been for the better. While Princess Anne respects Camilla as King Charles' partner, she's less convinced about her influence on the royal family as an institution. Princess Anne's primary concern is that Camilla's presence might overshadow the monarchy's broader mission, which should be focused on duty and service rather than individual personalities. The letter also touched on specific instances where Princess Anne felt Camilla's actions or public appearances had inadvertently caused division within the family. For Princess Anne, maintaining unity and a clear sense of purpose is paramount. Her candid remarks suggest a tension that, while often hidden from the public eye, remains a significant challenge for the royal family to navigate. Number 4. Tensions with other royals. The letter also revealed another dimension of Princess Anne's frustration, her growing tensions with other members of the royal family. While she's always been known for her independence, Princess Anne's letter makes it clear that the current dynamics within the family have become a source of personal and professional strain. One of the key issues seems to be a lack of alignment on how the royal family should present itself to the world. Princess Anne reportedly feels that some family members are more concerned with their personal image and public relations than with upholding the monarchy's core values. This tension isn't just with King Charles. It extends to younger royals as well. For example, Princess Anne's views often clash with the more modern, media-savvy approaches of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, as well as the sometimes differing priorities of Prince William and Princess Catherine. These divisions have made it harder for the family to present a united front, something Princess Anne strongly believes is essential for their survival in the 21st century. Number 5. Differing opinions on Prince Andrew. One of the most contentious points raised in Princess Anne's letter was the ongoing issue of Prince Andrew and the controversy surrounding him. Princess Anne and King Charles have reportedly had starkly different opinions on how to handle this delicate matter. Princess Anne's position has been clear. She believes that Prince Andrew's association with scandal has severely tarnished the royal family's reputation, and that swift, decisive action is needed to mitigate further damage. In her letter, she expressed frustration with King Charles' apparent hesitation to take firmer measures, such as permanently sidelining Andrew from public duties or formally addressing his controversies. King Charles, on the other hand, has reportedly approached the matter with more caution, perhaps out of concern for the personal ramifications within the family. Princess Anne sees this as a weakness. She argued that by not taking a stronger stance, King Charles risks the public perceiving the royal family as unwilling to hold its members accountable. This difference in approach underscores a deeper philosophical divide between the siblings on how the monarchy should address internal crises. Number 6. Princess Anne's feelings on being overlooked. Princess Anne's letter also shed light on her personal feelings of being overlooked and undervalued within the royal family. Despite being one of the hardest-working royals, with a relentless schedule of public engagements and charitable work, Princess Anne's often been overshadowed by her brothers and other more high-profile family members. In her letter, she reportedly voiced frustration that her contributions are rarely acknowledged in proportion to the effort she puts in. Princess Anne is fiercely proud of her role as a working royal and the practical impact she's had on numerous causes. However, she feels that her achievements are frequently sidelined in favor of more glamorous or controversial stories about other royals. This sense of being overlooked isn't new for Princess Anne, but it's grown more pronounced in recent years. She emphasized in the letter that while she remains committed to her duties, she hopes for greater recognition, not for herself, but to set an example of the kind of hard work and dedication the monarchy should stand for. Number 7. King Charles' spending habits. Another pointed critique in Princess Anne's letter concerned King Charles' spending habits and financial decisions. As someone known for her frugality and down-to-earth lifestyle, Princess Anne reportedly takes issue with what she perceives as King Charles' penchant for extravagance. The letter specifically mentioned instances where King Charles' expenditures on both personal luxuries and royal projects seemed out of touch with current economic climate. With the UK facing significant financial challenges, Princess Anne argued that the royal family should lead by example, by demonstrating restraint and responsibility in their spending. Princess Anne's criticism wasn't just about optics. She raised practical concerns as well. Lavish spending could erode public support for the monarchy, particularly among younger generations who are increasingly questioning the relevance of the institution. She urged King Charles to adopt a more modest approach, emphasizing that the royal family's strength lies in its ability to connect with ordinary people, a connection that could be jeopardized by perceptions of excess. Number 8. Disagreement over Prince Harry and Meghan. It's no secret that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from the royal family's been a divisive issue, and Princess Anne's letter revealed just how differently she and King Charles view the situation. While King Charles has reportedly sought to maintain some level of reconciliation with Harry and Meghan, Princess Anne's taken a much firmer stance. Princess Anne reportedly argued that the couple's actions, particularly their public criticisms of the royal family, have caused significant damage to the monarchy's reputation. She expressed frustration that King Charles has been too lenient, allowing the narrative to spiral out of control. In her letter, Princess Anne emphasized the need for clear boundaries, suggesting that the family cannot afford to appear weak or indecisive in the face of such challenges. While she acknowledged the personal pain involved, Princess Anne argued that the monarchy's long-term stability must take precedence over familial bonds. This hardline perspective contrasts sharply with King Charles' more conciliatory approach, highlighting yet another fundamental difference in their leadership styles. Number 9. Princess Anne's role in the royal family. Princess Anne's letter also served as a reaffirmation of her own role within the royal family and her expectations for the future. As one of the most reliable and hardworking members of the monarchy, Princess Anne's carved out a niche as a steady, dependable presence. In her letter, she expressed pride in the contributions she's made over the years, from her tireless charitable work to her commitment to upholding the monarchy's traditions. However, she also used this moment to clarify her vision for her role moving forward. Princess Anne believes that the monarchy must balance tradition with modernity, and she sees herself as uniquely positioned to help bridge that gap. Princess Anne also addressed the importance of unity within the family, suggesting that her continued work could serve as a stabilizing force during times of change. While she doesn't seek the spotlight, Princess Anne made it clear that she expects her contributions to be valued as part of the royal family's collective effort to maintain its relevance and public support. Number 10. King Charles' relationship with his sons. The letter also talked about King Charles' relationships with his sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Princess Anne expressed concern about the strain in these relationships, particularly in light of recent controversies and the growing public scrutiny of the family's dynamics. Princess Anne reportedly urged King Charles to take a more proactive role in mending these relationships, emphasizing the importance of presenting a united front. She suggested that unresolved tensions between King Charles and Harry, as well as differences in approach between King Charles and William, risk undermining the monarchy's stability. Princess Anne's perspective is rooted in her own experience as a parent. She believes that family conflicts, while natural, must ultimately be set aside for the greater good. In her letter, she encouraged King Charles to find common ground with his sons, not just for personal reconciliation, but to ensure the monarchy's survival in an increasingly divided world. Number 11. The future of the monarchy. Perhaps the most significant section of the letter focused on Princess Anne's vision for the future of the monarchy and how it diverged from King Charles. While King Charles has championed a streamlined, modernized version of the royal family, Princess Anne expressed reservations about this approach. Princess Anne reportedly argued that in the rush to modernize, the monarchy risks losing the very traditions and values that have allowed it to endure for centuries. She suggested that King Charles' vision, while well-intentioned, might alienate traditionalists and create unnecessary division among royal supporters. At the same time, Princess Anne acknowledged the need for evolution. She proposed a more balanced approach, one that respects the monarchy's heritage while adapting to contemporary expectations. In her view, this requires not just structural changes, but a renewed focus on the core principles of service, duty, and unity. Number 12. Princess Anne's loyalty to the Queen. In her letter, Princess Anne made it clear that her loyalty to her late mother, Queen Elizabeth, remains unshakable. Princess Anne described the Queen as a paragon of duty, grace, and strong commitment to her role. She expressed a deep desire to uphold her mother's legacy, which she believes should guide the royal family's actions and decisions moving forward. Princess Anne's loyalty isn't just sentimental, it's deeply practical. She believes that her mother's steadfast approach to leadership, rooted in consistency and tradition, is the key to the monarchy's enduring success. In her letter, Princess Anne urged King Charles to reflect on the Queen's reign and consider how her example might inform his own leadership style. She also highlighted her mother's unique ability to navigate crises without compromising the monarchy's dignity. Princess Anne pointed out that the Queen's sense of duty was not just a personal trait, but a standard for the entire royal family to emulate. For Princess Anne, loyalty to the Queen means more than honoring her memory. It means carrying forward her values in everything the monarchy does. Number 13. King Charles' handling of royal scandals. Princess Anne didn't shy away from addressing one of the most contentious issues in the royal family, King Charles' handling of scandals and controversies. From Prince Andrew's legal troubles to the fallout from Prince Harry and Meghan's public revelations, the royal family's faced an unprecedented level of scrutiny in recent years. Princess Anne reportedly criticized King Charles for what she perceives as an inconsistent and overly reactive approach to these crises. She argued that his tendency to prioritize public perception over principled decision-making has only compounded the monarchy's challenges. In her view, the family needs a clear and consistent strategy for managing scandals, one that prioritizes integrity and transparency over damage control. She also expressed concern about the long-term impact of these scandals on the monarchy's reputation. Princess Anne warned that without a more decisive approach, the public might lose faith in the institution's ability to lead and adapt. Her critique wasn't just about past mistakes. It was a call to action for King Charles to adopt a more proactive and principled approach moving forward. Number 14. The role of the Duchess of Cornwall. The increasing role of Queen Camilla within the royal family was another key topic in Princess Anne's letter. While Princess Anne respects Camilla's position as King Charles' wife and consort, she has reservations about the extent of her influence on royal affairs. Princess Anne reportedly expressed concerns that Camilla's growing prominence could create friction within the family and distract from the monarchy's larger mission. She argued that the focus should remain on the institution as a whole, rather than on any individual member. This isn't to say that Princess Anne opposes Camilla's role entirely. She acknowledged Camilla's efforts to support King Charles and adapt to her responsibilities as queen consort. However, Princess Anne suggested that there needs to be a clear delineation of roles to ensure that Camilla's influence complements rather than complicates the monarchy's overall strategy. Number 15. Princess Anne's feelings on being a working royal. Princess Anne's pride in her role as a working royal came through strongly in her letter. She emphasized that she had always viewed her position as a privilege and a responsibility, not just a title. Her tireless dedication to charitable work and public service has earned her a reputation as one of the most hardworking members of the royal family. In her letter, Princess Anne expressed a desire for the royal family to place greater emphasis on the concept of service. She argued that the monarchy's relevance depends on its ability to connect with ordinary people and make a tangible difference in their lives. For Princess Anne, being a working royal isn't about photo opportunities or public relations. It's about real, meaningful engagement with the communities they serve. She also pointed out that her commitment to service is a model for the younger generation of royals to follow. Princess Anne sees this as a crucial element of the monarchy's future, and she hopes her efforts will inspire others within the family to adopt a similarly grounded approach. Number 16. King Charles' vision for the royal family. One of the central themes of Princess Anne's letter was her disagreement with King Charles' vision for the royal family. While King Charles has championed a streamlined, modernized monarchy, Princess Anne believes this approach risks alienating the institution's traditional base of support. Princess Anne reportedly argued that the monarchy's strength lies in its ability to balance tradition with change. She expressed concern that King Charles' focus on modernization might come at the expense of the values and customs that have sustained the monarchy for centuries. At the same time, Princess Anne acknowledged the need for evolution. She suggested that the royal family must adapt to changing times without losing sight of its core principles. Her vision for the monarchy is one of continuity and stability, guided by a deep respect for its history and a commitment to its future. Number 17. The impact of Prince Harry's memoir. The fallout from Prince Harry's memoir Spare was another topic Princess Anne addressed in her letter. She expressed concern about the damage the book had done to the royal family's reputation and unity. Princess Anne reportedly criticized King Charles for not taking a firmer stance in response to the memoir's allegations. She argued that the family cannot afford to let such criticisms go unanswered, as they risk undermining the monarchy's credibility. At the same time, she recognized the personal pain involved and urged King Charles to handle the situation with care and dignity. For Princess Anne, the memoir is a symptom of deeper issues within the family, issues that need to be addressed if the monarchy is to move forward. She called for a more unified approach to managing these challenges, one that prioritizes the institution's long-term stability over individual grievances. Number 18. Princess Anne's relationship with Prince William. The letter also revealed the close relationship between Princess Anne and Prince William. Princess Anne reportedly sees William as a steady, reliable presence within the royal family, someone who shares her commitment to duty and service. Princess Anne's often acted as a mentor to William, offering guidance and support as he navigates the challenges of his role. In her letter, she expressed confidence in his ability to lead the monarchy into the future, describing him as a bridge between tradition and modernity. This bond between Princess Anne and William is proof to their shared values and dedication to the monarchy. It also shows Princess Anne's role as a stabilizing force within the family, someone who can provide wisdom and perspective during times of change. Number 19. King Charles' leadership style compared to the Queen's. Princess Anne's letter drew sharp comparisons between King Charles' leadership style and that of their late mother, Queen Elizabeth. She praised the Queen's calm, steady approach, which she described as a model of effective leadership. By contrast, Princess Anne expressed concern that King Charles' more emotional and reactive style might undermine the monarchy's stability. She urged him to adopt some of the Queen's principles, particularly her ability to remain above the fray and focus on the bigger picture. Princess Anne's critique wasn't just about style, it was about substance. She argued that the monarchy needs a leader who can inspire confidence and maintain unity, qualities she believed were hallmarks of the Queen's reign. Number 20. A call for unity within the royal family. Princess Anne ended her letter with a heartfelt plea for unity. She acknowledged the many challenges facing the royal family, but emphasized that these can only be overcome if they work together. Princess Anne urged King Charles to put aside personal differences and focus on the bigger picture, preserving the monarchy for future generations. She suggested that unity isn't just about resolving conflicts, it's about presenting a cohesive vision of the monarchy's role in modern society. Her call for unity reflects Princess Anne's deep sense of duty and her belief in the importance of family. It's a reminder that despite their differences, the royal family must ultimately stand together if they hope to maintain their place in the hearts of the British people. And that's the inside scoop on Princess Anne's shocking letter to King Charles. The truth really does hurt. But now it's your turn to share your thoughts. Do you think Princess Anne was brave to speak up? Or do you think it could cause more problems in the royal family? Is it time for the monarchy to change? Or should they hold on to tradition? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Also, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss on future uploads. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!